This is Revelations 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Call Elohim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem, Barak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that's scattered abroad, the Akim and the Aquat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shabab Mamwan back at you with another lesson. And this is going to literally be a quick hit because I'm on a job right now doing a little side job. But I'm in Esau's house right now, and he as I'm doing his landscaping over here, this is what gave me the inspiration, all right, to bring out this lesson. But before I show you, you know, like I said in the precept I just brought out, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, right? Because that's what's coming up to Esau real soon. All right, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is about to bring this place down, right? And those that were once against us, right? All these other nations, the top one being Esau, all right, each and one of them are gonna have to serve servitude. They're gonna have to go into slavery, all right, under Yahweh Shai, you see, and then under the rest of the 144,000, right, under the 12, okay, under King David, all right. So let me grab this precept real quick. This is Jeremiah 30 and 16, and it says, therefore all they that devoured thee shall be devoured, and all thine enemy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee will I give thee for prey. All right, and this is the faith and the patience of the saints. Okay, but what really got me into this video is this is what Esau. All right, because I started thinking about having Esau in captivity, Lord willing. All right, I'm making of that number. I'm gonna have Esau going back to his little roots. Okay, this is. Let me show you on this side. See, this is what Esau was eating in those days when he was in them caves, man. Okay, these are called juniper roots. And this is what really, had me thinking about, when we have this devil in captivity, this is gonna be your food on a daily basis. You're gonna go back to eating what you were eating in them caves, you see. And at the end of the day, us being, the ones that are gonna rule the earth, as the scriptures say, man, I'm gonna make sure, Lord willing, that Esau don't get to eat, that you work 24/7, the same way I'm over here doing your yard and shit, busting my ass, all right, for not even a great paycheck, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to I had to take whatever comes my way, you know what I'm saying? Right now, times is rough, you see, but this is exactly what he's gonna have every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. While you working at least 23 hours of the day, you might let your ass sleep for just 1 hour, you know. And I'm gonna bring this out real quick through the spirit. This is Job 38. I mean 30, right? And it says, but now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. All right. It says, yeah, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes. See, these are bushes right here that I'm doing. I'm over here doing this damn devil's, bushes and cleaning up his shit, right? So these are the bushes that they literally were upon. It says, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. You see, all these little fake ass blueberries, they're not even real blueberries. All right. That's what juniper roots are. Okay. And this is what that devil's meat is going to be in those days. Okay. When we take over. You see? Because we're going to be able to do whatever we want to these heathens, man, when that time comes, you know? They're going to recompense, you know, they, like the scriptures say, it is a righteous thing to recompense those that trouble thee. Okay. So they're going to have to drink of that cup and they're going to be rewarded double. You see? So this is what you're going to eat in those days. You see, you defiled our bread amongst the Gentiles, right? As the scriptures say, we defiled bread amongst the Gentiles. Well, you're going to have to go back to eating the shit that you was eating in those times, man. It says, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks, and among the bushes, these same bushes that you were eating from. All right. It said, under the nettles, they were gathered together. You see, they braid. It says, Salakia, it says, among the bushes, they braid. Under the nettles, they were gathered together. So you see, they were braying like, you know, like cavemen. You know, here it is. They try to say that we were cavemen. And this is really what this devil was sounding like amongst the bushes, you know, looking weird as hell. Okay. They were children of fools. Yeah. Children of base men. They were viler than the earth, you see? And the only reason you're in power right now, all right, is because the Lord, all right. Let me grab that. All right, the Lord put you in power, as the scriptures tell you. All right, He set up kings. You see, He set up kings, even the basis of men. All right, this is. Give me 1 second, bringing it out. This is I don't get into it. Salakia, hold on, because I ain't got no Wi-Fi out here, so it's a little harder for me to get what I want, right? But it says, let me go to it. Damn. It says, damn, I can't even get it right now. Salaki, give me 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, this is Daniel 2:21. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. You see? So the Lord is what literally set you up, okay? And as the scriptures say, you know, that he set up even the basis of men, all right, going into these devils, showing you how he could take something that's worth nothing, because he was that vessel to be what? Dishonor, all right, the vessel of dishonor, and he set him up to rule this time right now, set him up to rule the world, basically. As the scriptures say, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, you see? So the Lord is what sets you up. All right. But the Lord is going to bring you down and bring you back to your normal state. You see what you normally was, nothing at the end of the day, the true scum of the earth, you know. And here it is. He'll try to say that we're the scum of the earth when they were really the true scum of the earth. All right. So the only reason your base ass is ruling is because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai setteth up kings, okay, to show his power. You see, but the same way that we're at the bottom of society, okay, he's going to raise us up from the dunghill, as it tells you in 1 Samuel 2 and 7. Okay, he's going to raise us up and he's going to set us up to be what? Rulers of the earth. And the kingdom shall be given to the saints, right? Forever and ever, as the scriptures say, you know? So I just wanted to share that because I seen these juniper roots. This is what this devil literally has for his food in those days. Lunch, breakfast, and dinner. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Elohim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakwadash, and Shalom. Mm.